Oh, I definitely have been hearing you loud and clear this week. You've woken up the motherfucking beast. And I'll be reviewing makeup starting again next week. A lot of foundations and mascaras and certain things I hear may be fraudulent. So if y'all want an unbiased motherfucking bitch that's been reviewing makeup for 10 years, that has never accepted a fucking coin from one brand to ever say a product is amazing, then stay fucking tuned, because the bitch is back.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody just calm down.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited. I am so excited for Jeffree Star to be back. I have missed watching his content so much. Like, I love that he went off to Wyoming and he lives this, like, you know, farm life, and he's all about his yaks and just peace and stuff like that, which I love. I want everyone to live a happy, peaceful life, and I love that for him. But I will say that I've totally missed Jeffree's makeup content, especially. I love the fact that he gets on camera and uses products and gives an honest review. And I feel like we can truly trust a lot of Jeffree's reviews, especially because he's a millionaire in his own right. He can't be bought. You know, he's not taking paid partnerships and sponsorships from makeup companies to promote their product, which is great because as a consumer, I want to know how a real product is performing. Like for me personally, I have breakouts. I have large freaking pores. They're huge. I feel like I have craters on my face. It's embarrassing and I hate it. And of course, I want to cover it just like everyone else that feels embarrassed. They want to be able to cover it. But you have to use certain products in a certain way because you don't want to accentuate your flaws. So it's hard to listen to any sort of influencer that's using a beauty filter, which makes it look like they have porcelain baby smooth freaking skin and everything looks great on them. So for me personally, like, I'm living for someone like Jeffree to come back and give honest reviews. I was so sad that Jeffree Star wasn't making content anymore in the Shane Dawson documentary when they were showing all of the collab that they were working on, and it was going to be like the theme of Doomsday, and they had all these products and oh my god, the eyeshadow swatches. I was living for everything that they were showing. I could not wait. I was on pins and needles waiting for a little clue of a date release. But sadly, they didn't come out with a product because of COVID, and they just thought that, you know, it was a little bit too close for comfort because it was going to be all about the apocalypse and doomsday. And that really broke my heart. I'm not going to lie. So let's really take a moment and look back at some highlights of Jeffree Star really being brutally honest about some products.
Face of makeup we're throwing out. Now, I'm all for people being inspired by other brands, but when you literally steal the exact concept and photo shoot, how do you sleep at night? I think she's just gonna think that, oh well, whatever, people won't care in a month and we'll make all of our money. If you were gonna steal from people and not acknowledge it, can't relate. This is the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. We go to use it and it's like, oh, what happened, girl? Bloop. Oh, looks like a little piece of dookie. Oh my god, looks like I got punched. Should we just take this and cry? The brushes are like stuck on with little stickers on here. I want to show this off. Scrape the glue off, which who the fuck wants to do that after paying that much money? Not me. Now, I thought light was gonna be light. Like, look at that. And then you open it. Whoever designed the packaging, you kind of flopped because these literally look nothing alike. Let's go in with this for a second. We're already hating it, but as you see, this is not blend. Christ. Someone named Jared used to be the owner of Too Faced. He sold his brand to Estee Lauder. He was degrading the brand Tarte, and I'm like, honey, you did not invent unicorns. I know you think you do, and you're very entitled, and you think that you run the world. You don't. Come back to earth. Said that my brand was clown makeup. Okay. Now, Estee Lauder had to ask them to shut the up. It just sucks that people that are literally almost twice my age are degrading me. So there's the tea on that. We all know about this fiasco. When their Shape Tape foundation range hit the internet, we all gasped and threw up. We all know that most brands create more than 2 shades for women of color. Oh, well, you know, this foundation, you know, we don't have that many shades because it's like, you know, you can use some for the winter and then you can transition into your summer shade. Their lack of shade range was embarrassing. It wasn't just like, it was, you know, they kind of fucked up. It was like, girl, they fucked up. This formula, by the way, is not the greatest. Forgot about it, don't care about it, and it's time it goes in the trash. 50 shades of white and then like 2 shades for women of color. Are women of color an afterthought to Tarte? Are they not good enough? So you gotta wait to get your shade later. Tarte did like A to M, skipped a whole bunch, and then did like U, Z. Why would you have to put out darker shades later? So only white people get to buy your shit first and then everyone is like an afterthought? And then the swatches came out. If a brand does not have a big shade range, why bother? This is the Kat Von D Shady Bronzer. Fitting. 2 summers ago, my brand was skyrocketing, Kat Von D was stagnant, and she decided to cross out my face and let the internet know a bunch of crazy lies. Of course, I responded and debunked everything that she said because she was completely full of shit. She named a lipstick after me years ago. Sephora, who is of course affiliated with Kendo, which is a company that owns her brand, they denied her request and they sold her Jeffree lipstick up until about a month ago. And you couldn't even tell them and get my shade taken down. Can't relate. I own my own company. Kat Von D came for Jeffree Star and I'm like, you recently got married, I guess. You're pregnant. All these things are happening and you're still concerned with me? You're still concerned with me? You're still concerned with me? Girl, that is barely taupe. That's like going on a medium brown. Girl. Hi.
I really feel like the beauty community is going to start to be super shook when Jeffree comes back, because he's going to start probably reviewing products that like Michaela was just using and got called out for with her eyelash gate, which everyone's calling it, because you know, I'm sorry, not sorry, but those were fake eyelashes. And he definitely has a huge audience and a lot of reach. So if I was in the makeup community and I was not being so forthcoming and honest about my reviews of products for some money, then I would be a little bit worried myself. Honestly, though, you really have to think about it. Like 99.9% of advertising we see a lot of times is not true advertising. I mean, if you're watching a fast food commercial on TV for McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, y'all know those sandwiches do not look like that when you get them in the drive-thru. They don't look like they have big slices of onion and tomatoes on there. You got a haphazard sloppy burger with the cheese just thrown on there, laying off to the side, falling off the bread and into the box or on the wrapping paper. I mean, false advertising is everywhere. But honestly, for me personally, when it comes to beauty gurus, like I said, like I want to really trust that a product is good or not before I spend my hard-earned money on it. And I really feel like that should really be taken into consideration and be paramount when you're advertising a product. Just hitting on eyelash gate, you know, a little bit. I really think that if Michaela would have made an honest video and like really manipulated her lashes really well, like curling them, brushing them out, really doing her due diligence as a makeup artist, then I really feel like she could have manipulated the product, but in an honest way, and said, hey, I worked at it a little bit and got my lashes up and curled them to give you guys the best result, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that could have been so much further instead of just putting fake eyelashes on and pretending that a product gave you that effect. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about Jeffree coming back. I know he's a little controversial. I know that he's not really loved by everybody. He's not everyone's cup of tea. But you know what? I live for him. I love him. I support him. I will be watching. I will be commenting. And I cannot wait. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.